Addiction is not a death sentence.
You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth.
Music in Mayhem.
Music in Mayhem.
I'm Manny Vitale.
It's Skyler Ray, baby.
This is Music in Mayhem.
What is going on, everybody? Yes, you heard right. Yes, you saw right. It's Music in Mayhem. I'm Manny Vitale, co-host along with the one and only Skyler Ray. It is Friday, the 21st of March. And no, you're not seeing things or hearing things. We got special events going on all the time. And one of them is obviously new music, which Skyler and Kayla are doing all the time. Where's OG? OG, get on there.
I'm
OG.
here.
There's
I'm
OG.
ready to take notes.
OG's taking notes, doing everything. You guys hopefully just saw we had My Fight or War special edition with Eric Mortz on. It did an awesome job.
Nice job.
Man. Told his story and a lot of great feedback by you guys.
A lot of emotion.
Support, love. I tell you what, really goes a long way. And it meant a lot to him and meant a lot to all of us. So thank you guys. But tonight, it's another special edition of Music in Mayhem. And that's because Skyler's got another video, another music.
So much good music.
Oh, yeah. It's just dropping it. So, you know what? I can see he's not ready yet. So let's bring him on. There he is.
What up? Sorry about that. I heard Cake's crying. For some reason, it goes live on my Skyler Davis page.
Oh, that's right.
It makes me. Oh, hold on. It shared it twice. Hold on.
I know, I'm doing the same thing right now. It's like
I'm fixing all the settings, ladies and gentlemen. To our page. But I want to say, you guys, I got a brand new music video. It just dropped today. So
let's watch it.
You want to watch it? All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's start with it.
Let's get it. Dun, 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 dun.
Here we are, share.
All right. Boom. Share. Let's get to it. All right. This is called No Options. It's brand new. This song is actually about 4 years old. This video is about 4 years old. I got so many we got music videos we shot in Hawaii, we shot in Miami, but we wanted to put this out. That way we meet the criteria of dropping every 2 weeks. So with that being said, let's go ahead.
Had to start from the bottom, had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose.
I came up like I got no option and God know what's popping. God flow, I opt in and caught when I've been detoxing and locked in a box like a coffin. I'm swinging like I'm boxing. Give me 6 feet like I'm coughing. To survive in the streets, I made sales like an auction. A home I was dropped in, refused to give up. Taking off like a cocktail, like pills I was popping. Another week, another single, a new video was dropping. Not ever once did I ever think that giving up was an option. I took the cornerback, Brian Dawkins, the feds watching.
Trying to tell you it was hard for me. Nobody picking up no calls from me. Nobody wasn't in the walls with me. Had me feeling like ain't nobody fucking with me. Had to start from the bottom. Had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose. Had to start from.
Don't do that.
There, I'm on.
I am malfunctioning tonight. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. I just have to get my stuff together. But if you guys are watching, I hope you guys absolutely loved it. I had a few people be like, I love the coat. And I was like, yeah, we haven't had those in like 3 or 4 years. They were a limited edition drop. They're Skyler Ray jackets. And we only did 25 of them, or 25 or 50. I can't remember. I think we did 50 and they went fast. And, but luckily I got 2 jackets saved for me. So I got my jackets put aside. But yeah, it's crazy because, you know, what's funny is that I was wearing that hat the other day, right? And it's crazy because I was wearing that hat the other day, the red hat with the Skyler Ray in white, and I have not worn it in years. And I found it, and I was like, let me blow the cobwebs and shake the dust off this guy, hit it with the lint roller. It wasn't that bad, but I found it, and I was like, let me throw it on, right? And then we played that video with Whoa.
Yes.
And I was rocking that hat, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then afterwards, after the live, I went out there and Kayla was editing this video, and I had the hat on, and I was like, "Yo,
See
that
that?
hat is bringing it back."
So, you know what? Sometimes you just got to go with what works.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, I've definitely improved a lot since that verse, but I will say that was my favorite verse for a few years, and it was so much ahead of my time for like what I can do skill wise for years. And I remember when I dropped it, I was like, "Oh, I absolutely love this verse." And then Kayla's like, "You want to drop this?" And I was like listening to it, and I was like, "It still holds up." So there we go.
Yeah.
It is called No Options. I absolutely love it.
I didn't see who you collaborating with. I didn't even see.
Was that King Handsome?
No,
Huh?
no, we don't mention.
Uh-oh.
Well, you
I'm not
fell off.
mentioning the
hear him.
name
You fell
that's
off the chair.
with because
You knocked out.
my people had a fallout with that
Now we're
person.
both gone. What's that?
That's why it just says Skyler Ray, no option. So my people had a fallout with him, and it's been like that for a few years. It got really ugly between them. And so with that being said, it's funny because I shot this video years ago, and I sent it to him, and then they had the fallout like a couple weeks ago. It's supposed to be a full video.
Oh.
You know what? You cut out. You cut out when you said we didn't hear who you said it was with.
Oh, nobody.
He's not going to say.
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say.
Smart. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not giving nobody promotion or anything like that.
Gotcha.
I talked to my people and I ran it past them. I said, "Do you care if I release this? I know you ain't cool with them. And I know things got ugly and he did you wrong." And he said, "Go ahead and do it." And I said, okay. And I was asked kindly not to mention nobody. So that is where we are at. That is where we are at.
Okay.
So this song is just me, baby. It's a solo.
Hey, God bless. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, like you said, what is it? One a week?
Once every 2 weeks.
Every
Okay,
2
that's
weeks. I was
good.
gonna say, man, once a week. That's some crazy
That's
shit.
a lot of work.
But hey,
Once every 2 weeks. Yeah, I want to do 26 drops this year. It's on my vision board behind the door, and I'm
good.
going to accomplish it.
hell yeah, yeah.
I guess you are.
What?
Hey, and shout out to my guy, Amos. I don't know how to pronounce your first name, so I just want to put this out here, man. This guy has shown me nothing but love. I made a connection with him. I'm gonna reach out to you and figure out how you say your name, man, because
Joat, Joat.
Yeah, Joat.
Like boat. I just didn't want to butcher it. That's how I've been calling you in my head is Joat. But I didn't want to butcher it. But he's trying his recovery thing, man, and he's doing good, and he shows lots of love. So I see you on here, and I wanted to pop you on real quick, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and keep your head up, definitely. We go ahead, Manny.
No, that's congratulations, man. I mean, that's what we're here for, man. And a lot of it is you guys that are listening to. That's what's the best thing with Music and Mayhem and all this stuff is you guys are, jumping in this recovery platform that we're all in, and it's whatever works. But then, you get music is such a huge part of our lives. And then when you get someone like Skyler Ray and these guys with King Handsome and everyone else that got that music going, and it just motivates you. So we're going to go with Joat Amos or Amos Joat. Congratulations on your sobriety, brother. That's fantastic. Keep it going and keep
Joat
in
the
touch.
goat, baby.
Joat the goat, the one and only, man. Grace of all times, the one and only Joat.
Yes, indeed. We got Liam Eddie in here. I appreciate you so much. We got Tim in here. I'm excited to come out in Nebraska, see you guys. You guys are absolutely beautiful. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Man, we got John Ecker in here. Tomorrow, my dude's gonna be epic. Yes, I will be on a podcast with him. And I'm excited for it. And the Music Room podcast, I'm totally stoked for it. So thank you for the opportunity, man. It's been really cool, guys. And I want to say thank you guys if you guys are tapping in for my Skyler Ray page. It has been doing absolutely incredible. Keeping me busy, that's for sure. I have so many podcast requests coming in.
Nice.
I'm going to be doing multiple this weekend, multiple next week, lots more lining up. Show bookings are getting crazy because of you guys. So whatever is happening, Please continue to walk this journey with me. I'm 100% grateful. As you see, I respond to every single comment. Every comment.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I use my business suit and I go through and it lets me know every comment that's been left on everything. You guys have been sharing my posts like crazy, over 600 shares on my post in 24 hours. Thank you guys very much. And if you guys are watching this, this is my dear buddy Manny. So make sure you guys go give him a follow. He does My Fighter War as well, ladies and gentlemen, where he takes you deep dive into someone's recovery, their journey, their addiction, and it's inspiring. And here's the thing. It's everyday people like ourselves, right? Everybody gets a chance to come on and share their story. The people that think their story won't make a difference in people's lives have constantly been showing it on his show. And the outreach has been incredible. So go give my guy Manny a follow. It is right there under him. That is how you spell it. He's a good dear friend of mine. We got OG in the background. Anyways, I just want to let people know because I'm constantly having so many new people to my page. So go ahead, Manny.
Well, I tell you that, and that's, the love is there, and what, it attracts each other. This all started out with My Fight Our War. It all started out with me reaching out to Skyler Ray and saying, man, love to have you on the show, and hear your story, hear your music, and that was it. Next thing you know, like he said, he responded. Didn't have to, he could have, he did, and next thing you know, we hit it off and just would not stop talking, and we haven't since. And the next thing you know, the next day we're still talking. And after that, we came up with this idea. I said, you know what? I got an idea. I go, I'm going to hit you up tomorrow. And the next day I said, we need to do our own show. I said, so what do you think of this? I go, Music and Mayhem. Here we are. We got our own show.
That is the birth of Music and Mayhem. And,
yeah.
And I don't know, like, it's crazy because I was looking at like old lives and we've been going live for a second together. It feels like it's been like, it feels like yesterday, but it might have been like 4 or 5 months we've been going live.
November was the first one.
So November, December, January, February, March. That's 5 months. Look at that.
Because people are sitting there. When we first started, people were like, man, how long you guys known each other and this? And we're like, about a week. And they're like, no, seriously. Well, yeah, about a week, where'd you meet? Well, actually, we've never met yet. And we still, the first time we're going to be meeting up is we're going to go off grid in a couple weeks before everything gets hectic, because with his tour going on and with our events and we got going and the way things are supposed to be, we're going to be doing events together in New York and Connecticut. And
August, September.
Yeah.
I mean, you could ride out from Massachusetts too. Massachusetts, the 29th.
We'll be there
on the 30th, the first back in Portland. I'm gonna have to do Houston without you, but we'll make it work.
You never know. I may have to show up in Houston. Belinda Russell, she's got, and she says, Belinda says, love the coat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And you guys, if you guys do not know, Lynn in the background, she's responding to every single comment. If you guys are new to this,
bam,
OG right there. She handles everything behind the scenes. She helps the bookings, helps everything like that. She is the ace in the hole right there. So if you guys see her responding to comments, that's what it is. Absolutely.
That's what they pay me the big bucks for.
Yeah, you're gonna see. Oh, you're gonna hear OG, but it's Lynn.
What'd you say? OG, yeah, we call her OG.
People are going to be looking at her like, who's that? And you'll see her name right there. Lynn Barrett's Hannah with Belinda Russell right there.
Yeah.
That's OG.
That's OG.
So if you guys see her responding, that's what it is. And just so you guys know, there's always a lot of love in the comments. People are connecting each other. My man Joe right there. Jasmine said, when you come to Idaho or Spokane, or we need you to come. So check it out. I've done Spokane Arena. We opened up for Kevin Gates there. I also did the Mobilized Recovery Tour, which like Macklemore's done and a lot of big artists have done. We did that in Spokane. I know I've done a few other shows in Spokane. Idaho, I'm up there at least once or twice a year. Jasmine, if you guys do not know, I have my Road to Recovery tour. And what we do is we travel the country. We get into jails, prisons, rehab centers around the country. Me and Kayla, we headline sober festivals. And so like last year we did 86 stops around the country. And it's going to be an amazing thing. So make sure you stay tuned on my page. We'll be releasing tour merch. All the proceeds go towards tour. Also, on top of that, our tour schedule. We will definitely be in Idaho. We'll see about Spokane as well. I know we go to Caldwell, Idaho a lot. Where else do we go in Idaho? We go a few different places, right? But it's going to be an incredible thing, guys. So make sure you guys stay in touch with us. I'm absolutely excited. I'm going to pop me out and pop me back on because I don't like Manny on the right side of me. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I...
Uh-oh.
There we go, Manny. You ain't sneaking up on nobody, buddy. I see you. I see you.
See that? You can't, it's the old man. See that? Playing games, playing tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to wind them back a little bit before no options? Run it back one more time, and then we'll play it again at the end of the live.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, ladies and
Let's do
gentlemen,
it.
let's get it. Let's get it. This is
Music
called
and
No
Mayhem.
Options. It is new to you guys, but old to me. So let's go ahead and get it. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Had to start from the bottom. Had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose.
I came up like I got no option and God know what's poppin'. God flow, I opt in and caught when I often I've been detoxing and locked in a box like a coffin. I'm swinging like I'm boxing. Give me 6 feet like I'm coughing. To survive in the streets, I made sales like an option. A home I was dropped in, refused to give up. Taking off like a cocktail, like pills I was popping. Another week, another single, little video was dropping. Not ever once did I ever think that giving up was an option. I took the cornerback, Brian Dawkins, the feds watching.
Trying to tell you it was hard for me. Nobody picking up no calls from me. Nobody wasn't in the walls for me. Had me feeling like ain't nobody fucking with me. Had to start from the bottom. Had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose.
Gentlemen. So that right there is called No Options. I'm shamelessly plugging it in. I unmuted you, Manny. I think we keep muting each other. Hold on. I got you, Manny. Or maybe I don't. You got it, Manny.
There we go.
Manny always liked to play games with me like that. So Manny is a jokester.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Let's see. We got OG and her.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gee, we got to mute her mic when she does that. You got to let us know if you're feeling gassy. You got
like,
to
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. But yeah, Manny, tell us a little bit about My Fight or War and everything like that.
Yeah, I tell you, we just we usually do Mondays live. We bring people on, and it could be we had Skyler Ray on. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what your platform is, what your level is, and all that. Like I said, you know, like Skyler said, we all have a voice, we all have a story, and it all needs to be everyone needs to be heard. You know, I had some people saying, well, you know, because it just so happened we had Kalichi on, then we had, you know, Matt Keegan, we had Benjamin Lerner, and all telling their stories, and people were like, well, you know, they didn't know about telling their stories. No, we got people coming on all the time. So please come on. We were doing every Monday, and of course, you know us being prompt at 7-ish. Get a hold of OG if you want to come on and tell your story. Every story is going to be told, and we'll get you on. But we've got so many. We were booked out like 3-4 months in advance. I mean, we just got hit with so many people. So now we did one tonight with our brother Eric Mortz, who told his story. So please, if you guys are to that point where you feel comfortable, you want to tell your story, your testimony, man, please hit us up. My Fight or War, send a message to OG, Lynn, Barron's Hannah, right there. Hit her up on Messenger. She'll give you the information you need. Your story will be told. Your voice will be heard. And just remember, man, addiction is only a word.
And every story is important.
Not a death sentence.
That is absolutely true.
Yes.
No, it's correct. So make sure you guys reach out, guys. They're doing a lot of cool things, a lot of good things. Manny's super hardworking. He jumped off a live today and hopped on this live with me to be able to drop the new track. So thank you very much for your time as well. And I know OG, you don't have to stay, and you stayed. So thank you.
Hey, man, that's what family does. We're brothers.
Yeah,
man.
that's
I tell
right.
you, it wasn't
Get
even
the
a thought.
support.
It wasn't even a thought. It was just like, I didn't tell Skyler about the live that I planned for today with my fight with Eric, and so we were talking about the new music, and he goes, "Man, let's drop it on Friday," and I'm like, "I'm all in. Let's do it." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot." So I
Oops.
told him, I said, I still got this live I did, but there was no thought of not doing it. It was just like, we'll do it before, we'll do it after, because that's what family does, man. I love you, brother. Everything you're doing, you and Kayla are just tearing it up. And
Doing
it's
our
just
best.
the proof is not only here with everyone with showing the love here, but it's also within the tight knit world of the musicians, the rappers, the singers, the entertainers, because every time you turn around, you're doing collaboration with Kalichi, you're doing with Benjamin Lerner, you're doing with King Handsome, you're doing with AC2, you're doing with all these guys.
Yeah.
So that right there shows that, not only are you helping with everyone here, but all these other amazing entertainers, they want to work with you. So, I mean, you are with the environment that you keep, man, and greatness sticks with greatness. So God bless you and everyone else that's in your, that you're working with, because you guys are tearing it up.
Thank you, man. No, this year I'm really excited for, man. It finally feels like, I've been talking about the foundation. This is a foundation year for the last 3 or 4 years. We've been doing really good, but this is like the last month or two really feels like I'm no longer peeing in the wind. You know what I'm saying? It actually, I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like there's traction, and it's crazy. I'm so excited. I'm exhausted. Mentally exhausted. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, messages have doubled and tripled. Comments. I mean, last night for like 2-3 hours, I was trying to put down my phone, and literally my phone would light up every 10-15 seconds. Thousands of comments a day I got to reply to.
Wow.
I have to be careful because I got blocked on liking stuff. I got blocked on commenting. It gave me a warning because I was commenting too much, and all I was doing was responding to the comments people left me, or liking a post when someone shared. I'm like, you guys do not give me a limit to keep up with the amount of love that I'm getting. So like, you guys got to like understand, like when
Wow.
through. So like, it was insane. Like, and then I wake up this morning, there's like 100 new comments I haven't replied to, and I'm like, geez, no one go to bed. Like, so it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. I'm beyond excited. Like I said, so many new bookings this year, so many new everything, man. I'm just mentally, I'm excited. I'm trying to prep myself because it's a whirlwind. And like I said, it's the first year that it's like, whoa, this might actually be like a real foundation year. Because like I said, I keep saying it, but I was like, if we are able to like ride this storm out and like it just continues to build from our hard work, like going through and like committing and like actually like executing all these things, I can't even imagine what next year gonna look like. I mean, I think it could be, it's hard to imagine because it could be like, it would only be better, but like, can you imagine if it like took off, like
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not if. I mean, it's destiny, man. It's going to happen. And the thing is, one thing that me and you said is we were never going to force anything. We were never, when we first started our stuff, it was that first show, man, and it just took off. And from there, all of a sudden, these people were, chiming in with very just awesome remarks and comments about us, and saying how they enjoyed, seeing us, do work together.
Yeah.
And then someone made a comment about, I don't know if we said something and it made it seem like we were going to be at the same event, because a couple of people chimed in wanting to know where we were going to be at the same time, because they wanted to meet us in person. And we're like, oh no, we're not. And then we were like, man, but you know what? We got to do that. And we were both like, yeah, let's do it. But we never like, okay, well, we got to do this. We got to do this. And we both said, you know what? If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And sure as shit, not even 2 months later, not maybe a month, we're sitting here talking. And next thing you know, we're both at the same event that happens to be in Connecticut. We're both, I mean, it's just insane that here we are. We didn't plan a thing. We're both there at the same time doing the exact same event together with Coach Tony Morrissey, with the Brandon,
Coach Tony,
with, Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation. So, it's meant to be. And you and Kayla, your music, it's meant to be.
Mhm.
And
Thank
you
you.
know, and that's how I
I'm
feel with
excited.
My Fight Our War. That's how I feel with Music and Mayhem. And this is, I never in a million years ever would have thought that I'd be sitting here in front of a camera doing this stuff, talking, you know, to you guys, and you know, making a living at it, you know, and going to that level. And here, that's my goal. And it's taken a while. I mean, and
It's
I've
coming.
got a long, what's that?
It's coming.
I've got a long way to go, but you know what? It's working. I love it. You know, that's one thing me and you
Got
both
a
said.
solid team. You got a solid
Hey,
team, bro.
remember what we said? It's, you know, it's great when you're working and people are like, man, you guys are busting ass, but it's how hard do you work when no one's watching?
That's right.
And I tell you, Brad, Sober School, man, Sober Motivation. He's like, man, I see you on here all the time. You know, you're dropping music all the time. You're doing
Mhm.
events all the time. You have to.
Have
If you
to.
can't, if you're just talking about it, you're just talking. You know,
Mhm.
I don't want to be that guy, and I never will. So, you know,
Absolutely.
this was all meant to be, and I'm just very honored to be part of this this journey with you. And
Absolutely.
you know, this is just the beginning, man. This is
Yeah.
just the beginning.
It truly is. I mean, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. I've been pulling such long days, and like I was on the treadmill earlier and I was like, shit, it's 5 o'clock. I have not stopped since I got up at 8 o'clock. I literally woke up to a phone call from New York. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like it's and I've been going since, and it's like got up, social media, do this, prep the new video for drop, make some sales, hop over here. It's like hop in a meeting, business meeting, I recorded a verse, got on the treadmill, and I'm like, oh my God, it's 5 o'clock. I don't know where the days went, but I haven't took a break. Oh, we pressed merch and got orders out as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So mama's, she's excited as well. Let me put her down. I think her mama's home. 1 second.
Oh,
Ah,
and you know what's funny is you know, this you know, talking about all the work and doing all that stuff. You know, this is something that Skyler Ray's been doing his whole life. You know, so I
mhm.
mean, he's used to this, and you know, this type of whirlwind and all that stuff. For, you know, me, I'm the new guy doing this shit. So I remember I was telling the story one time where I was at work and I was talking, and our producer Matt Cronin called from New York, and I was on the phone with him, and he was talking about show prep, and he was talking about all this stuff. So I'm on the phone with him, and a buddy of mine came up, and he didn't see me on the phone. And I'm talking, and I turned around, and he saw me on the phone. He's like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm like, hold on a minute. So I finished up talking. He goes, oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I go, oh, man, it's all good. I go, I was just on the phone with my producer in New York talking about our studio there and
Yeah.
doing this show and our guests. And also I stopped and I looked at him and I started laughing. I go, dude, I'm sorry. I go, hold on. I got to go outside and beat my own ass. He
Yeah.
goes, what? I go, I just sound so silly saying those words when it's
But
me.
but they're true.
And he goes, well, dude, you were talking to your producer. You were, but I never in a million, I never thought I would be in this position where it's all new to me. And it's just, it's such an honor to say this. It's an honor to, you know, say I have a studio, and here I got one in New York. These things, these dreams, they're real. Like I said, I made a post one time. If you can dream it, you can do it. I mean, here, this drunk freaking former cop, you know, 1% biker, shot in the face, stabbed in the face, you know, told I was going to be dead in 6 weeks. Here I am 5 years later, you know, with my brother Skyler Ray. I
Mhm.
mean, there's a lot of people that wish they could pick up this phone and dial you and talk to you. I can do that.
Let's go.
You know,
Let's
here,
go.
you know, like, you know, it's just, it's an honor, and it's something that I don't take lightly. I really don't, man.
Thank you, man.
You know, people ask me all the time, you know, what's Skyler Ray? You know, what's he like? You
He's
know,
an
what's
asshole.
Benjamin Lerner like? And there's like,
He's an
oh, man, they're
energetic
all-
man.
I go, man, they're all assholes. I'm the only legit one here.
They're all
No.
frauds.
I tell them, I said, they're all, you know, they're cool as could be, man. You know, and that's what make this ride such a beautiful journey.
Yep.
And it's so funny because here in a matter of what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to be hooking up. Me, you know, we're heading to an event in August, or next Friday, a week from today. We're going to New York and Connecticut for 4 days to do our show in the studio there. Then we're flying back to Detroit till Thursday. Then we're flying out again
To
to
Portland.
Oregon to spend about 4 or 5 days with
Off the
Skyler
grid.
and Kayla off grid.
Baby, off the
So,
grid.
yeah.
That means we love you guys, but you are not getting the location. That's
No
what
location. We're gonna be out. It's gonna be out, but we are bringing our gear, so we're gonna do some shows and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be eating a shit ton of barbecue. We're gonna be it's gonna be a good time.
I'm excited. I'm bringing my my swimming trunks, and I am bringing no scale. So check it out. So hey, it's gonna be so much fun. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my woe right there. She came over from Anthem, and she has shown so much love. I'm reading your comments as you are bringing it up. I absolutely love you. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you in August as well. You'll meet Manny as well at the event. It's going to be incredible. I'm stoked. Nicole said she is drooling. Hey, I'm telling you, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. The barbecue, I'm really excited, man. We'll do a bunch of lives and podcasts. You know what I'm saying? We'll do an outro video for Music and Mayhem. We'll play board games, listen to music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping in, whatever we want to do, whatever your cup of joe is. I mean, it's kind of out there. We could even maybe go for a hike out there. Whatever we want to do, the world is our oyster, and we're off the grid. I'm excited for it, man. And you get to meet Pound Cake.
Yeah, and it's only going to be for a short little thing because then we're jumping into the fire because the next time we meet is going to be the end of August. And we're all going to be together. You know, Skyler Ray, myself, Kayla, we're going to be King Handsome, Benjamin Lerner, possibly Matt Keegan, all of that. We're all going to be together. Coach Tony, we're all going to be together. And not only are me and Skyler going to be doing, we got the studio there, so we're going to be doing My Fight Our Wars shows. We're going to do Music and Mayhem shows. Plus, there's another studio upstairs that is it's a jail cell, and we've got a music video. And yours truly here is going to make a debut in a music video.
A music video. I gotta make sure my orange jumpsuit's iron. So you better make sure that it's on point.
I'm telling you, man. So we got a lot going on.
You feeding me grapes and everything.
Oh, no, I tell you what, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to look at me and I'm like,
it's going to see. Don't forget, as a former cop and a former Barker outlaw, I was on both sides of those bars many times, once as a resident and once as a landlord. And
let's go.
So we are going to have such a good time.
I'm excited for it. I'm truly excited for it, man. And this year.
It's amazing. I mean, it really is. Exciting. You know what's so cool is I keep going back to it that we didn't plan it. I'm talking about me and your stuff going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been busting your ass. You and Caleb have been doing this for years and years. So I mean, you guys have been earning every single thing that's happening.
Thank you.
Where like the stuff that me and you are talking about, it's just meant to be, man. And and the love that we've been getting from our family here chiming in, it just means the world to me. Like I said, I'm being the new guy here. And we're just having fun and enjoying the ride, and just every single person that comes on here, it's a new member of the family.
That's right.
We're one hello away from our next best friend.
Absolutely. And shout out to Nicole Brittany. I see you the whole time. Is it Bratney?
Nicole Bratney?
Good, I like that.
Nicole Bratney.
Hey, I appreciate you chiming in. Nicole, I appreciate you so much. I'm 100% grateful, man. I got my wonderful lady on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on one last time, and then we're going to end the live. Is that cool with you, Manny?
That sounds great, brother.
Yeah, because you got a hot date tonight.
Got a date.
Okay, I do got a hot date. I'm about to throw on my nice leather coat that I got from Italy.
Ooh.
I'm
tell you what.
Ooh,
take a picture.
What we'll do is looking smooth, man.
Baby.
We'll tell you what, after the live's over, after you do yours, we might stay on just for a few, just to make a couple more announcements and stuff like that. So we'll probably stay on for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes after the video.
So what I'll do is I'll play this video. I'll say goodbye, and then you guys stay on and continue to rock it and just end the live.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Do it.
This
Tell
right
Taylor
here is called No Options. It is a brand new music video I just dropped. We shot it a few years ago, but here it is. Let's get it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Had to start from the bottom. Had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose.
I came up like I got no option and God know what's poppin'. God flow, I opt in and caught when I often I've been detoxing and locked in a box like a coffin. I'm swinging like I'm boxing. Give me 6 feet like I'm coughing. To survive in the streets, I made sales like an auction. A home I was dropped in, refused to give up. Taking off like a cocktail, like pills I was popping. Another week, another single, a new video was dropping. Not ever once did I ever think that giving up was an option. I took the cornerback, Brian Dawkins, the fans watching.
Trying to tell you it was hard for me. Nobody picking up no calls from me. Nobody wasn't in the walls with me. Had me feeling like ain't nobody fucking with me. Had to start from the bottom. Had to grind till I got it. Hold this pain in my body like, what should I do? I'ma keep on shining till there's nothing to lose.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. But no, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you guys very much. I absolutely love you guys. That is called No Option. If you guys want to win some merch, if you want to win some free merch, all you have to do is go to that YouTube video. I see my man Danny in here. I absolutely love you. Stumbled that just because there's so much love that you got me all jittery. But check it out. So here we are. If you want to win some merch, all you have to do is type in Skyler Ray No Options on YouTube. Go check it out and drop a comment. Every single comment's going to be an entry. And then at the end of next week, when I end the contest, I'm going to go ahead and pick a random number generator. I'm going to pop in how many comments there are. So if there's 200-300 comments, I'm going to go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 200. It will generate me a random number and I will count down. We can put, that wheel don't have enough number, baby. I'm hoping I can comments. But check it out. So that is what we're going to go ahead and be doing. So we're going to be doing that, guys. We'll do the contest live on here. Manny will talk to you as I'm counting down and as I'm counting the comments so you can see where I'm at. But I'm giving out free merch, guys. And if you guys forgot all that, all you have to do, it's on my Facebook post, or you can go to YouTube. It's in the pinned comment how you can win some merch. OG, Manny, I appreciate you. I love
you, baby.
We're only going to be going live. I heard you, OG. I know I keep running on, but I heard you. But we're only going to be going live a couple more times before we meet in person.
Yes.
It's truly going to be an honor. I'm super excited for it. You guys, I love you. Please continue to share and show some love. Jacqueline, we got Ron Green, everybody who's popping on this, Joe, Nicole, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys go follow Manny. His name is right here on the screen. As you guys look into my nose, I will display it. Hold on. There we go. So go give him a follow. I love you guys. I am out. All right, you guys.
Have a nice date.
Stay on the live, though. Stay on the live. Oh, I will. OG,
Okay.
thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, baby.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
All right. Let's get OG on here.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
I
stop
tell you
taking
what.
notes.
My brother's gone, but we're going to hang out for a little bit. You guys are more welcome to hang out with us. And you want to chit chat a little bit. If you want to throw some names out there, you want to throw a little bit of love to somebody, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nicole Bratney. I just love that shit. Bratney. Nicole Bratney. That's one more time post on YouTube for merch. You know what, Nicole? We will get you that information for sure. Would love to. Let's see, Jacqueline, Nicole. Hey, man, I'm just sitting here going through these, man. We're getting lots of these. But definitely appreciate you guys, man. We have a lot of fun. Me and Skyler. It's just crazy how that happened, man. So like he was saying, for those of you who may not have known about My Fight or War, this is that's my man right there. My wolf. The wolf always has my back. Literally, I have got a big ass tattoo of a wolf on my back that I got about 30 years ago. Little did I know it would be my logo for My Fight or War. And we're here for everybody. We're here for everybody and anybody who's dealing with addiction, mental health issues, any problems at all, anything that's fucking up your life. You know, we're here to help you fight back.
Yeah.
We do not press you in any way. There's nothing you have to do. All you got to do is just be you. The only thing you don't have to do is don't be an asshole. don't come on here and bullying people and judging
Mm-mm,
people. That's not
mm-mm.
what we're about. And that's what no one does here. We just simply help people that are dealing with addiction, mental health issues. If you want to come on and you want to tell your story, we had a new family member, Eric Mortz, come on just before we did this
Mhm.
and told his story, man. And we listen. It doesn't matter who you are. I had people that were asking me if we only do celebrities, if we only have like athletes, celebrities, rappers on. No, everybody. Addiction doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your status is.
That's right.
So you know what? If you got a voice that needs to be heard, we're here. We're here, man. Danny Gibson, I love you, brother. Ron Green. I'd really love to have you guys join us over at My Fight Our War, man,
Mhm.
because we're on here all the time with my brother Skyler Ray. We got along so good and just clicked when he did the show. We literally went out in the green room, which I do with all the guests, and this was probably 7 months ago. So we started 7-ish, and me and him started talking. First time I ever met him or actually talked to him. So we're in the green room. How you doing, man? I'm Manny. I'm a big fan. How you doing? I'm Skyler Ray. Thank you for having me on. So we're talking. Next thing you know, it's just nonstop, and we're just laughing our asses off, talking, like we've known each other forever, and we literally just said hello. Next thing you know, OG's like,
Guys,
hey, we're like, what?
you
They're
got a
like,
show at
"It's
7. It's
7:10."
after 7.
We're like, oh shit. So we rattle off an hour and a half show, and then we still had a ways to go. We cut it off. Then we went back in the green room, talked for another half hour. And it's like,
At
listen, he
least.
goes, this is the best time I've had on an interview, man. He goes, we got to stay in touch. And here he is, Skyler Ray, telling me that. So I'm like, hell yeah. So next thing you know, I'm like, listen, this went so well. So I called him. I go, listen, I got an idea. So I threw some stuff around. I called him back. I go, we got to do our own show. I go, the stuff we got going, the positive remarks we have happening. I go, welcome to Music and Mayhem.
That's right.
And here it is. We do it every Wednesday. And now with things booming, we go on whenever, just like My Fight Our War. So please, guys, if you want to come on and you want to tell your story, you've got issues with drugs, with alcohol, with just, it doesn't even have to be that, man. Sometimes you got something going on. It doesn't have to have a title or a diagnosis to be screwing up your life. Sometimes you got issues with, problems with your personal life, with you getting in trouble, man. You wind up in jail because of poor decisions, just shit that happens in everyday life, but you turn it around.
Mhm.
You didn't let those shit times take over and get the best of you. You know what? It's My Fight Our War. Your fight might be drugs, your fight might be alcohol, your fight might be heroin, your fight might be meth, your fight might be PTSD. But our war is everything together. That's why it's My Fight, Our War. We are here as one big ass family.
Yep.
And so to all you, man, to Ron, to Nicole, to all the names here that I do not recognize, that I haven't seen, that are obviously with Skyler and Kayla, welcome. And I would love to personally invite you guys, all of you and all of your family and all of your friends, to My Fight Our War, to share whatever. And you know what? It's not just sitting there, because I had a buddy say, oh man, just sitting around talking about these sad stories. No, that ain't how it is.
Mm-mm.
These are stories of victory and triumph. And just because this shit, it goes south, I tell you what, some of my worst stories, like getting in trouble, getting thrown in jail, are some of my funniest damn stories. And we talk about them, man. You know what? We talk about them. And that's how it is even after the testimonies, after you tell your story. You want to come back on again? Hell, there's times where we'll be sitting here and just for the hell of it, we'll go on, and it might be a Thursday night. And you know what? The studio, that's one cool thing about having your own studio. I can turn this sucker on anytime I want. I come in here any freaking time I want and talk about whatever I want. And I've got these amazing family and friends out here that I can shoot the shit with. So one night I'm sitting here and we're just talking about whatever. Some people had some stories they wanted to tell. Nothing in particular. We're just chit chatting, man. And all of a sudden, it started to get a little heavy, and there were some tears being shed, and then a few jokes. So I said, enough of this. Now we're going to get serious. So I grabbed my list. And for those of you who know me, you know it was on that list. Yes, right. There was a silly ass dad jokes. And next thing you know, I just pulled out this one and said, hey, what do you call a bunch of sheep, bunch of lambs that are sheep that are sliding down a hill? What do you call it? A lamb slide. And then someone fired back with their dad joke. And we spent the next probably 45 minutes telling jokes back and forth. That's the point of this. You know,
just have fun. Life should be laughing.
With My Fight Our War, man, we are not scripted. I have never read a script ever on any show I've done because I have usually here's how it starts. Okay, welcome to My Fight Our War. I'm your host, Manny Vitale, and co-host of Music and Mayhem with my brother, Skyler Ray. And today is, what is today?
Well, today's Friday.
And she'll tell me the day. Okay, well, what are we going to talk about?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm like, well, neither do I. So, and then also we just roll with it. And we just start talking to our family. We just start having fun, man. So,
and sometimes you can learn things. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, we just
discussion.
have fun with you guys. And we share and just so Nicole, I mean, you know what? The link is just basically get a hold of me. Go to Manny Vitale, go to My Fight Our War, become part of our family. The one thing too is if you go to My Fight Our War to join us, it'll ask to answer some questions. And for some reason, this is Facebook. You know, they have a way of messing with everything. What it does if go to My Fight Our War and it'll say join, and then I'll say answer these questions. And I've tried to delete it, and Facebook won't let me. It'll say, are you dealing with addiction? It'll ask just hit yes,
just
even if it's not you.
Just say
and because we've got people coming on who've never had any problems with addiction at all, but they know somebody, a friend, a relative, a coworker, and they just want to come onto a site. You know, we're not a site. We are a family here. When I first started My Fight Our War back in 2023, Facebook made me put down and said, what type of organization group are you? And I had to answer My Fight Our War is a support group for people dealing with addiction. So my very first post, I said, we are not a group. We are not clients. We are not patients. We are fucking family. That's what we are. And I go, I want, you know, everyone in this, please refer to us as all a family. Nicole, I tell you what, Nicole, go to my page, Manny Vitale. Everything that's here on Music and Mayhem with myself and Skyler Ray, everything on My Fight Our War, I put on Manny Vitale. But please, or get a hold of OG right there. But her, you'll see her name pop up just like this. So you guys, when you see Lynn Barron's Hannah, she's the admin. She runs the show as far as all of the scheduling. She does everything. So please go to her page as well, and she'll be able to give you all the information. So Nicole, I really, really hope to hear from you. What do we got going on here?
If you ever want to come on and talk and have a story to tell, if you DM, you know, just message me.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to need, I'll need your email, and I'll need a picture that you like, because he puts together a promo. But then I'll be reaching back to you, obviously, because we're booked out a ways, and I have to give, you know, sometimes we have a cancellation, but you know, we're booking out, and it'd be great to have you on.
Oh, without a doubt. And like I said, this is just taking off like crazy, Nicole. And to all you guys, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get all these on here right now. But Nicole, I really would really love to chit chat with you. And again, I don't want people to come out here thinking that My Fight Our War is only going to sit here and just strictly talk about, every day, all day, just these recovery stories. That is our primary goal, is to help people learn from this. And when we're telling our stories, all of us here who have dealt with any type of recovery, we know we know the darkness. We know that people die. We know people go to jail. We know people get hurt. We know the terrible things that we do when we're in active addiction. What I also do is I like to go after the people who don't know, the ones who have never dealt with addiction. I still have, it's very hard for me to believe that there's people out there who have never heard of anyone or know of anyone that has been dealing with addiction. I have met people who it's almost like they feel embarrassed because when I'm talking to people, I'm like, hey, this doesn't mean we're talking about you. And this one gentleman, I will never say any names in particular, but I'll never forget him because he saw my shirt and my hat and what's my fight or war? We were at a biker event and told him what it was. And he's like, just a little smart ass. He recognized me from the motorcycle club. I used to be a Detroit cop, and I went from a lawman to an outlaw because after I got shot, after I got stabbed, after all this shit, they thought I was going to be a little crazy on the streets and shit. So one thing led to another. And I've always rode Harleys and ran with a wild group. And a lot of my friends were parts of motorcycle clubs, 1%ers. And I actually ended up riding with the Detroit Highwaymen for years. And so I literally went from a lawman to an outlaw. And this gentleman saw my shirt and recognized me from the club. And he starts getting a little, trying to be funny as he was kind of shit-faced, talking about how, I don't know anyone that's dealt with addiction. I've never had the issues, and no one I know is that weak. I'm like, okay, you're lucky this isn't the old Manny, the old gunner right now, because you'd be missing your nose. But but now, when I get into the issues with this, I love it. I told OG one time I was being interviewed, and this person, heard about my times with the police. Detroit police heard about my time with the Highwaymen and heard about a lot of the violence and stuff that went along with it. And she said she didn't know what to expect when she interviewed me and about confrontation. And I go, well, I love confrontation. I go, I love controversy, but now I love it because it brings about conversation. It brings about talking and ideas and common respect. And I also said, I go, at the end of the conversation, you might think I'm still a total prick and still may hate my guts, but you may look at something that we discussed a different way. And if that happens, then that's a win.
Great.
But yeah, man, I mean, this is our show. I go live all the time. And, you'll see me going live, just talking about, the beautiful day, man. If I'm out there and I see something that makes me happy, why would I not want to share that with you guys? I mean, I love being outside. I love the woods. I love being on my Harley. I love being at the gym. I love being at church. I love going to the cemetery to visit my dad, doing the Stations of the Cross. These are all things I love. And so when I'm there, I got my phone. I'm going live and I'm talking to you guys and we're chit-chatting back and forth. And we're not talking about, well, last day I was, I had this, sober issue and then I had a recovery problem. No, we're talking about this beautiful blue sky. We're talking about how I just saw some dude wipe out, fell in a hole over here. And I was laughing my ass off at him, just silly shit, just conversations that if you talk to your friend, you talk to a family member, same thing, man. So I don't want people to think that, with my fight or war, I got blinders on. And it's recovery only, and that's it. That's all I discuss. No, man, we're going to talk about fun stuff. We're talk Harleys. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk working out. We're going to talk, hot chicks. We're going to talk about, asshole guys that are chasing hot chicks. We're going to talk about stuff that happens in everyday life that has nothing to do with addiction. Just to be part of the conversation, man. And that's what it's all about, just sharing and giving that friendly hello. I've said it before. You are one hello, all of us on here right now. We're one hello away from meeting your new best friend.
That's right.
You might be walking tomorrow and just think about this. Someone walking and maybe you're not in the best of moods for whatever reason. And like for me, a lot of times I don't, cover shit up. If I'm pissed, you're going to know I'm pissed. If I'm happy, you're going to know I'm happy. But sometimes you're walking and you see somebody. It doesn't cost you a penny just to look at that person, and when they make eye contact, instead of looking away real quick, just say, "Hey, how you doing?" That's it. Simple hi. That hi, as silly as it sounds, may have just changed that person's day.
That's right.
You know what? You're walking
good
in the
energy.
store, and all of a sudden you see someone behind you, or someone, and they don't see you there. Hold the door. As silly as it sounds, and I know we all know this. I know we all do. But something that silly could just change someone's outlook for that moment.
And it doesn't cost a dime.
No, man.
Just to be pleasant.
It could be that fun. It could be that nice. It could be, and that's what I love
squirrels.
doing. But on the flip side, if you've got something down and dirty and serious, trust me, we will take it to that level, and that's what we will discuss. It will be exactly. I will take the road that you put me on to travel. You want to put me on that road, and we're going to sit there and we're going to talk about your story. Hey, I'm the host. You're the star. That's the bottom line. I host the show. You are the star of the show. We will talk about you, and that's it. You want to come on this show and talk some crazy shit about, I told OG, some of my funniest stories are some of my drunkest stories. Some of the wildest stuff where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I lived through that. And I mean, it's just, I'm not looking back at it, condoning it. I'm looking back at it because it was funny as shit. I mean, it would have been funny if I was sober, but that reminds me of something as well. A friend sent me a meme and it said, Manny, she goes, I saw this and it reminded me of you. And some of you, I'm sure, have seen it. It's a meme. It said, in alcohol's defense, I've done some pretty fucked up shit perfectly sober. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So to Nicole, Caleb, all of you, man, I love you guys. All of you are welcome to My Fight Our War anytime. I mean, I consider all of you family. Love to get to know you. If you want to come on and tell your story, if you have one, if you want to come on and just chit chat with me going live. For whatever reason, you got something going on this summer. You're going on vacation. You know what? Somewhere really badass that you want to go talk, hit me up. If I got time to go live, we'll go live and we'll just sit there, chit chat about what's going on, vacation spots, somewhere new. The options are endless. So I don't know if I missed anything here and all my yapping. Caleb says, hi, OG. Nicole. Nicole's doing a lot of laughing, so I'm not sure if she's laughing at me.
That's okay. As long as she's laughing.
As long as she's laughing, I'm doing my job. Just jumping on the show. Caleb, show some love. Keep it real and honest. No other way. Nicole, bam. You nailed it, honey. You nailed it. That's it. Okay, Alex, the world go round. Let's see. Well, like I said, guys, if there's anything you want to chat about, or and I always say too, when we're doing our shows, man, throw some if you want to throw some dates out there, or if you got something that you're just really happy about. Maybe it's your kid's birthday, maybe it's your birthday, maybe it's an anniversary, maybe it's a divorce, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a promotion. Anything, man. Like I said, for me, if it makes me happy, I want to share with you guys. I almost damn it. We got a show we're doing. We're going to be live in Athens, Alabama. We're doing a new event. So I got to do this right. If y'all got something funny y'all want to talk about, just hit me up, because we're fixing to do some pretty funny ass shit. And if y'all don't want to talk about stuff like that, well, bless your heart. I'm working on myself.
You're working on it. That's
the
good.
Detroit boy going down there. So Sheila, how you doing? It's always great to see you, Sheila. So I'm sure you guys are like totally sick of me right now. Because yes, we were on from about
7-ish to 8, almost 8:30.
We came out at 6:30 to chit chat with Eric in the green room, and we went live till about 8:15 with Eric, and then my brother Skyler, and here we are with you guys. Almost y'all. Here we are with y'all. So, Nicole, thank you. And it's been my pleasure to chit chat with you. And really hope that we see you more along with everybody else, man.
All this big, beautiful family.
Yes. So please,
getting bigger every day.
Keep the love coming. Jacqueline, thank you so much for everything. Ron, really hope to, all you guys, everyone on here. And every now and then, if I didn't mention your name, I mean no disrespect.
Well, that's
at all.
I'm sending stuff. That's okay.
OG's taking
because
care of that,
you're
but
talking.
There's times where I'll be sitting here and I'm looking at the monitor here, and there's times where she'll say something about a person, and I don't see them on here. They're not on the monitor.
Yeah, for some reason they don't always show up.
So I am definitely not ignoring anybody. But other than that, tomorrow, unless anyone's got anything now, man, if anyone has something they want to throw out there, if you, like another thing that I've always said is, about that saying hi to somebody, just being nice. We've got people who have been there for us. And every now and then, they watch this show. We've got a lot of people who have family and friends who watch the show. And I had this one person one time say, if it wasn't for so-and-so, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I said, well, who is it? And it ended up being, a family member. I go, well, say their name, man. And he goes, well, I didn't know if I could. Hell yes. This is family. So if you've got someone you want to give a shout out to, someone who's been very instrumental in your life, that's the bottom line. That's what I'm trying to say, everybody, is this is a family here. That's what My Fight, Our War is. We are here. Ask Danny. Danny Gibson knows him and his beautiful wife, Katie. All of you.
He's hopping off, though.
Yeah. I mean, what's that?
Danny's got to go. He's hopping off.
Danny's got to go. Okay. Well, I love you, brother. And so all of you, just have a great night. Have a great weekend. Mm-hmm. And please, if you want to come on, hit up OG.
I got a couple of people who've already kind of reached out.
Yeah.
We're good.
And look for us. We will definitely be going live this weekend because, like I said, next week, just for a heads up, we've got our new family member, Donald Blow, will be our guest on Monday.
Yes, sir.
This coming Wednesday will be another episode of Music and Mayhem with me and Skyler Ray. And then it's off to the airport and off to New York for to do our studio there. Our weekend there. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will be talking to you soon.
I know.
Keep fighting a good fight. Love you guys. Oh, do I have it set right? Play outro and stream. Oh, you know what? I think I might go to mine. Let's find out.